Welcome back, guys. Let's go ahead and continue this Let's Play for Game Dev Tycoon. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on this contract for our first medium-sized game. It will be a prison game. We can choose any genre, and we want to make sure that it has at least a minimum score of 4. So we want to make sure that the topic and the genre that we choose are going to be a good match. As you can see, it already chose the prison and the medium game. We can't change that. And I really need to stop saying and. It's really driving me crazy. We choose PC game, our first game engine, a prison. Let's see how good. Okay, simulation does well. We will choose. Oh shoot. Normally you can see what prison does for each different type of audience. We're going to choose a mature prison simulation PC. Now we have to think. Now we have to think of a name. If I could think, and it's not going to be what was it, Schofield something. We did do a prison. It might have been a prison simulation before, but it was called Schofield something. We're gonna name it Justifiable. I don't even know if that's how you spell it. I don't know if it's a word, justifiable. It is in this game. Selecting 2D graphics, version 2. Let's get started. Since you see that the little bar, the efficiency bar isn't all the way up, it might not be a great game. Even though the combo says it could be a great game, it might be because Andres is new, and he is a noob. Creating larger games is a significant task, and unlike in small games, one person cannot effectively be responsible for every aspect of a game. To create a good game and to make best use of your team, you will have to assign which of your team is responsible for which areas. The 9 different areas of the 3 different development stages you have to assign a person to. And yes, since we only have 2 employees, they're going to be doing a lot of work, which means that each of their bars, which you'll see in a second, is going to be over 100% by the time the game is done. Pick members whose skills match the area to get the best result. When you assign a team member responsibilities, you will see their workload. Try not to overload them too much. It's gonna happen the first game. It's inevitable. Big words today. Here we go. So, development stage 1. For the engine, we're going to go ahead and make a save game. And Eric, he made fun of me for this because something I didn't do for a linear story, I believe, for an RPG, or it was a save file. This is for you. I'll start spending more money in the features that are selected in each game. And I'm going to just go ahead and not use that word again. We are just adjusting according to how much time should be put in. It's a simulation, linear story. I don't care. I'm saving money. I'm not gonna make this prison simulation game justifiable a linear story. This is where we have to assign each person to the different tasks ahead of us. Andres is better at technology. Well, we're trying to train him to be better in technology. I think he's only like level 1. So he's just a baby. Morgan has 300 for each design and technology. Andres, we are going to assign you to the engine, which is technology based. The gameplay is part of the design. We're going to overload you. And the story and the quests are a part of design. And we're just going to go ahead and put Morgan on it. As you can see, the efficiency bars haven't gone all the way up yet, which that's okay right now. Hardware manufacturers around the world were surprised today as Godover, I'm not going to try, creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. They failed to introduce a higher price alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. Oh, and it's already at the end of this year. Year 4, we're going into year 5, which means we have to kind of push to make a new game engine. I like to put those out every other year. Dialogue is not important in this simulation. Take it down a notch. Put AI up. Level design. AI is a part of technology. We're going to overload you. Dialogue, I believe, is design, and level design is obviously design. Here we go. So once you get enough employees, you try not to put them over 100%. But it's going to happen because we've still got one more development. Oh, wow, that was fast. G64 is no longer supported. That only took like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. I don't have my mic or my headset on or the speakers, so I can't hear the bubbles. Sound is pretty important. Graphics, sound, graphics. World design is not, I mean, it's a prison. It's never going to change. Andres, you do sound. It's technology. World design, just put you at design and Morgan at graphic. That's cray cray. Look at that. She needs a vacation, but your playable character does not take vacations. This is the last development stage. It lets you know at the end. I don't know, I don't feel this is going to be a good one. We just have to meet a minimum score of 4, though. Get the bugs out. Boom. It's not bad. 19 and 19. Apparently we beat a new record. 2D graphics, version 2. Oh, so he's not that far behind. He's only 1 level behind. Level up sound, level up world design, story and dialogue. We're going to release the game. Now we got new research available. Simple cutscenes, better dialogues, open world. So what I'm going to do is that while this game is going to be released, we're going to research. We're going to research. And we want to research more so that we can get another game engine out. So boom! We're just going to start researching immediately. We've got 56 research points to spend. First thing we will do... You know what? I'll have him research. Simple cutscenes. And we will have her generate a game report. Now the game review has come in for Justifiable. So fingers crossed, has to be better than a 4. Oh, see? 6 shows potential. An 8. Played it for days. Quirky but good. 6 out of 10. 8. Simulation works well on PC. It was not too shabby. We met our contract with Electronic Mass Productions. We're looking forward to the future. Justifiable came in at 30. As you can see, we've also built up a better fan base. Graphics seem to be very important in this type of game. Prison simulation. Justifiable. That's justifiable. Did he not do anything? Oh, because she was... Okay, she was generating a game report. I'm like, wait a minute, has he just been sitting there on his lazy ass? I didn't even notice. Oh, he got it. Okay. Better dialogues. Yes. Better dialogues for 20 credits. Open world for 40. Level editor. I never used a level editor. Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, look at that. I'm not even looking at the right thing. Better user experience. 15. Open world. Oh, see, that's better than 40. Man, my mind is just not here today. This cold is just. It's a head cold. It's just taking over. Better dialogues. Okay. Why too many fans? So many. More than doubled. Still have 29 research points. I want to see if there's anything else that we can do. I guess why not? Let's just do a level editor. Research an open world since we have 15 research points. And then after they're done doing this, we are going to make our second game engine. Create game engine number 2. We want 3D graphics. Crap. This is where it gets a little tricky. It's like, should I make game engine 2 able to use 2D and 3D? Simple cutscenes and linear story. We want a better user experience. We'll put game tutorials in, as well as better dialogues, level editor, open world, sound is still mono sound. Oh, this is going to be a pretty expensive game engine. Oh. Yeah, we will just. Why not? Let's just do 2D and 3D. Let's go. Probably not a good choice, spending 50,000. But hey, that's fine. If we don't use the 2D, then we just won't put it in the next game engine, which it probably wouldn't be in the next game engine anyway. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Justifiable is now off the market. It generated just under 1 million in sales and over 1 million in units. But we got so many fans, so that's what really matters, getting those developers. Game Engine 2 is now complete. I want to see if we have a new publishing deal that we can do. Any topic, strategy, minimum score of 5. Ooh, we're gonna push this one. Strategy. We just did a strategy game though. No, we did a simulation. Okay, let's do this one. Medium strategy game. I feel that Zombies is a good strategy game. Shit, no, it's not. Let's see if time travel. Shoot. Airplane strategy. PC, Game Engine 2. Airplane is good with everyone. Everyone. Strategy, airplane. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's do Flyboys. James Franco. Starring in an airplane strategy PC game. For everyone. Winter of whatever year it is. I was probably just super loud there. I'm sorry, guys. What are we gonna use? Oh, look at 2D graphics version 2 is higher than. Man, I just can't get my mind around that. Let's just stay at 2D graphics version 2 and start the development of this game. Let's see how we're doing on time. I think yeah, we can continue this one. That is a lot. Blah blah blah. Strategy. Okay, so we are going to put more into this. Story. We'll do simple cutscenes. It's a strategy game. Strategy game. We want simple cutscenes. I'm not going to waste the time into putting a linear story. We want a safe game. And for the gameplay, we want a better user experience and a game tutorial. With the engine, we have Andres. Gameplay and story, we have Morgan. And we're going to overwork the two of them once again until we at least find another person. I want to release another game just to, you know, build him to not be a newbie. Vena has announced that they will release a new, oh my gosh, gaming console in 2 months. The Vena Oasis comes with 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience. I feel like we're still staying above the market. I mean, this is obviously the Sega Genesis, and I remember playing Lion King on that. I had, or like a Golden, or no, not Golden Eye, Golden Axe, and Sonic, and nostalgia. Oasis is a new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles. We believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games have already announced for more mature audiences. So it's a little different than the Nintendo version in here. Dialogues, we're not going to put the money into it. Level design, yes. We want to put a level editor in. We're just going to keep them at the same point. Man, if you guys knew how many times I was cutting this because I keep having coughing spells, it's ridiculous. Now it's like the end of my cold, so I'm just coughing. It's really hurting my throat. Ooh, world design's important. Oh shit, I didn't even notice the little slide bars if they were good. Or maybe I did and I just don't remember. Sound is pretty important. We're going to keep it on mono sound. I wish that we had other sound other than basic or mono. World design, we're going to make it an open world strategy. Oh, this time Andres is being overworked more than Morgan. Sorry guys, I will hire somebody in the next time before we make another game. From time to time, your employees need to recharge their batteries and go on vacation. You can tell an employee is in need of rest when their efficiency steadily decreases. Oh, excuse me. To give them a holiday, just click on them and select Send on Vacation. Well, Andres, you cannot go on vacation until this game is done, and you have to get the bugs out. So, don't even think. Then Oasis has released. Has been released. There we go. And send you. You lazy bum. Send you on vacation. Morgan's not going on vacation. Or Morgan. Let's not feel too bad for her. Marketing, 2D graphics, new topic. We'll research that when we start to look for a new employee. Training. If you want to create hit games, train your staff. And you don't want to train people twice in a row. You want to do something in between. There are different training options. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It is useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders. Okay, so that's a specialist. It's not like the know-it-alls. I think I said that in the beginning of this video. Book studies. So, for 5 research points, you can do any of these. I'll explain this a little bit further, but you can kind of just pause and look and see the different things that you can level up when you do that type of training. I'm going to do a game report. There we go. First reviews are in. I believe we had to get a 6 or better. I don't remember though. Oh, this is going to do good. Fly boys! 9 out of 10. You know why? It's that James Franco stuff. 7, what the fuck? Informed gamer. Excuse my language. 8, very enjoyable. 8. 9, ooh! The focus on gameplay serves this game very well. Nice. So we met our contract. Bluebit Games. The game meets the required ratings. We're looking forward to future business. Look at it. Look at it go. Oh, it's number 22. You can't just sit there and be lazy. We will have him research in the next episode. Stay tuned, guys.